Hello everyone, you're watching PokerNews.com and welcome back to our coverage here of the 44th Annual World Series of Poker. My name is Sarah Grant and I am standing in front of one of the booths you may have walked past on your way into the Rio to play events. It's Kondler and Associates. They are poker tax professionals. So if you're looking for a CPA in the poker world, you'll definitely want to stop by this booth. Chat with these guys. They also have a website, which you can see below. And we're going to get some information for you right now. Just as a poker player, what are some of the things you can do to make sure that you're ready for tax season?
Major tax issues are, there's two. There's reporting your income on a properly filed U.S. return for a U.S. citizen, 1040, or reporting it on the 1040 NR for a non-U.S. citizen. Another major issue is the classification of you on your tax return. You could be a professional gambler or you could be an amateur, which will definitely affect how the income is reported and the deductions you can take. Professional gamblers are classified as putting substantial amount of time into the business. The IRS has classified, there was a case in 2011 that they classify professional gambling as a business. So therefore you could take business deductions, such as, and we'll talk about those later, in travel, entertainment, etc. Because of that, you put that on a Schedule C against your income, and you can have significant deductions which will decrease your taxable income. Amateurs who don't promote a substantial amount of time file only their losses against their winnings on Schedule A of their 1040 return. So therefore their deductions are very limited and they can't take all the other deductions allowable to pros. For example, if you make $100,000 in poker tournaments or any type of gambling, keno, slot games, whatever, you can take your losses against that. If you only lose $50,000, then you have to declare the $50,000 as income. The pros are, they can take many deductions. They can always take all their buy-ins. They can take their travel, entertainment, utilities such as cell phones, computers, internet fees, training fees. They can also take their health insurance premiums as a deduction because they're now a business. And they can also contribute a substantial amount to their pension plan, which is, will build up tax-free income later on. So as you can see, the deductions are very substantial, and it's a great classification to be a pro versus an amateur. And it also affects your state tax return, because if you're from California, for example, they have a high tax rate, you're taxed at a lower amount of income versus an amateur because you have all these deductions. So in most cases, we can write, dependent on the income, we can write a substantial amount off to get that income down as low as possible. And it also applies to non-U.S. citizens too. Basically, we provide tax return preparation for federal returns, also every state in the United States, and also prepare the returns for non-U.S. citizens who file on 1040 NR. On top of that, we also provide consulting for various tournaments, CHOP consulting if they get into some major CHOP buy-in, swapping consultation. I have also all my investment licenses, so I invest people's money. So I give them consultation on where the best place to put their income is to save it for a rainy day. And therefore we also set up the pension plans for them, which can enable them to deduct a substantial amount of income.
Now, for more information, you guys can check out a full feature-length article on PokerNews.com, or of course, check out PokerTaxSavings.com. They'll have everything you want to know, from information about international poker tax laws to how to get some money back from some that's been taken from you already. Definitely want to check all that out. I'm Sarah Grant. Thanks for watching.